It's 11 p.m. Good evening. Today or yesterday or today, yesterday morning was the Apple event. What time was it for you? For me, it was 3 a.m. this morning, which would make it yesterday day for the rest of the world. I want to just have a quick chat about the event, the products. But before we do, just a quick heads up too that, like I thought would happen, the front panel arrived separate to, I told you about this yesterday. So this is the device with the panel on it, and also the USB 3, USB-C cable came. But I knew, literally came the next day. So it's kind of baffling how a company can afford to ship things like that. But there it is. But the Apple event, so I'm not a watch wearer, so I've never really been interested in the Apple Watch. Although, when it first got launched, I was kind of pricked up my ears a little bit, and I thought, well, I haven't worn a watch since high school. Don't really need a clock on my wrist. But this Apple Watch thing does look sort of interesting. How's it gonna convince me that I'm gonna need one? And well, just today they announced, or yesterday they announced Series 6. So there's been 6 iterations of the Apple Watch, and I haven't bought one, and I'm not going to buy one. I just don't need one. I just don't need the Apple Watch. I just would rather have nothing on my wrist. So that part of the presentation was lost on me. I mean, you can now measure your blood oxygen level. I'm 45 and I've never once measured my blood oxygen level. I don't even really know what that fully means. I know what blood pressure is, but the oxygen level in your blood, I didn't even know that was a thing. So I'm not going to be buying the Apple Watch. Then the second part of the presentation was the iPad Air, which is kind of confusing. The iPad Air, so I dropped my iPad in the bath and I replaced it. I still haven't received what I ordered, which was the 2020 11-inch 11-inch iPad Pro. Not the big one. The big one's 12.3 inches or 13 inches, but this one's the smaller one, the 11. Well, what they just announced last night, the iPad Air, is actually more powerful than the one that I bought, which I haven't yet received. I only bought it 4 weeks ago. It's taken 3 weeks ago. It's taken forever for Apple to ship it. So I haven't got it anyway. And now they've released a better one for cheaper. Mind you, it does have less camera options, which I'm going to use it for an NDI source for a camera. So I do want the better wide camera and whatnot, and it's got that LiDAR sensor on it as well. But yeah, it's using a better chip. So it's kind of like, man, okay, I'll concede a loss. I won't be throwing it in the bathtub, I can tell you now, but I will be getting a case for this. That's what I've got to look for, a case for the iPad Pro 11-inch. That's what I got to look for. It hasn't got to be waterproof, but it would be handy if it was rainproof, because I'll use it as my beach camera for surfing. And that was it. That was the announcement. Oh, there's also these bundled deals, the music, the Fitness Plus, and the music, and the Apple TV Plus, and all these things where you can get... Yeah, I'm not into that anyway. In fact, as soon as my Apple TV Plus subscription expires, I'm cancelling it. There's nothing on there anyway, so I'm not going to be subscribing, or I'm not going to be yearly subscribing to this bundled service.